I get 2 trade route capacity if I get this, because it's next to 2 harbors. Watch. Yeah, now I have 10 bajillion trade route capacity. 2 more trade route capacity to me. We're just playing with... We have 10 players, and there are only 8 new leaders, so we just have some duplicates, because everybody wanted to play new leaders. I'm just like, fine, whatever. We're gonna have 2 of some of the leaders. Why not? Playing this time Swahili. You can see the bonuses here. Trade route capacity for each harbor adjacent to a world wonder. Coastal cities gain extra prod towards districts. Extra prod on unimproved reefs with sailing. Unique unit that you can build at sailing that can build fishing boats, and those fishing boats give +3 gold. And a unique monument. It's cheaper than a regular monument, and it gives extra yields on international trade routes. The map type is Pangea Ultima. Can you put 2 harbors next to the same wonder and get 2 trade routes? Yes, you can. But you can't put 2 wonders next to the same harbor and get 2 trade routes. Each harbor caps out at only +1 trade route. I think I'll actually go up here because there's a river here that I can see, and it's on coast, so I want to scout if I can put a city up there. But yeah, each harbor can only give 1 trade route capacity, but a world wonder can provide multiple if it's next to multiple harbors. That makes sense. Somebody said Herson Tibet. I played Tibet yesterday. I think the VOD on Twitch shows up with a different name. I played like 20 minutes of Olympias, and that game scrapped due to technical issues. And then we remapped, and I played Tibet. But the VOD on Twitch is still saved with the original name, which is like Olympias FFA. What is the Tokyo lore? I don't know. Somebody thought it would be funny and just request that all of my cities be renamed Tokyo over and over again. One thing that's a little goofy here is the Civ getting +1 prod on unimproved reefs of sailing means that this is going to be a 3-2 tile. It's such a random bonus, actually, because it's like, I'm going to improve this anyway. I still gain extra food when I improve it. Okay. Builder hut here would be nice. Scout hut. I forgot to go 2 scouts. Why did I only go 1 scout? I just clicked settler without thinking, and now I'm realizing, wait, why am I doing this? Maybe I actually want to work this, because I think the extra prod on unimproved fishing boats kicks in next turn. Or kicks in before it calculates the city's production on rollover. So it'll complete the tech, add the +1 prod to unimproved reefs, and then it'll calculate the city's production. So if I lock these 2 2s, I would be losing yields for no reason. But yeah, I have to buy another scout. I just randomly went 1 scout into a settler without thinking. Somebody said, so the Civ can't settle lakes, right? To get your prod bonus, you need to be on coast. Yeah. Seems so. Like, I mean, I could settle over here, which is on a lake and coast. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. A really good city, actually, too. As far as I can tell. You get the 2-2 city center from settling on a plains hill. You have a lot of good tiles in your first ring. It's on freshwater and coast. Can't complain at all about settling right here. Up here is This is a bit lousy. I don't really have any good tiles in the first ring up here. Kinda disappointed with this part of my spawn. Let's see if this is a city-state. It could be a player, but that would be really annoying if they're that close. Okay, it's a city-state. I didn't count it out, but there is a minimum distance between players. This might be too close to even be a player. It is a city-state. I can see that now because it's white. They changed foreign trade inspiration to scout? Yeah. so it's just less random. It used to be that you get foreign trade inspiration for discovering a new continent, which means I would have already had it anyway. But sometimes players get unlucky and they don't meet one early. Or they don't find one. Armagh, okay. Armagh gives you monastery improvements, which are pretty good in BBG. They give some extra food in this mod compared to the base game, where I think they're just faith. Okay, so people are just requesting a bunch of Japanese city names. Okinawa, Sapporo, Edo. I see, that's the theme for today. Build Stonehenge and harbor on lake next to city center. Let me see here. What, like right here? Like I could go Stonehenge here and then go harbor here. I mean, I kind of want to settle on this tile though. I can't settle. So the problem with settling directly on the lake is that I don't get the 25% extra production towards districts on coastal cities, unless I think it's like on coast. Like the lake doesn't count as coast, I think. Otherwise, the best place to settle would just be right here because it's a turn sooner than here, and I can get like multiple harbors next to a Stonehenge. Settling here kind of blocks me for the future. It's kind of hard to get future cities over here, but I think it is best. This looks like a great bath rush spawn to me, or no balls. I would sooner shoot myself. Great bath rush is like the most Dorel shit ever. There is no such thing as a great bath rush spawn. Maybe if you're playing on apocalypse mode and you're playing Ethiopia, so you want the extra faith from a river flooding over and over. We're gonna switch off astrology for a turn just so that our wait, I was gonna say so our districts are cheaper, but now I'm realizing I'm not even placing a district. I'm just so used to it, like when I settle a new city, I don't want to finish a tech because, oh, that city might place a district and I want to be cheaper. Fine. Friendship declared with King Cat. Where do I even settle next? Honestly, it might be down here and I just fuck the coast. Like, I just say fuck the bonus for settling coastal. Like the 25% extra prod towards districts. Because I have like no good city over here. Settling on this citrus will have no prod. Okay. After this settler, I'm going to make a, was it my unique unit? Does this count as a naval unit for the sake of this policy card for extra prod towards naval units? It might not. I don't know. I mean, we'll test it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. This says that it'll finish in 2 turns. If I put in the policy card for extra prod towards naval units, does that change to 1? It does. I didn't even realize that it could benefit from that. That's so good, actually. Isn't it? It has 3 movements, so I can improve this tile this turn. Another white CS. Okay. Let me rename the second city. I forgot to do that. Turn 120 science victory is bad, right? I mean, yeah, it's a bit slow. Especially if you're, like, uncontested. But my standards are pretty high because I'm, like, pretty strong multiplayer gamer. So, like, what I consider a bad science victory is not necessarily what, the average player might consider bad. Oh, there's a city-state down here as well, probably. But yeah, you'll see like science victories that late sometimes in high level games. The players are warring a lot, and it's like they're under a lot of pressure, and so they're like making a bunch of giant death robots and planes, and they're just not like rushing science victories quickly as they could be. But if it's like somebody is smooth sailing, like nobody's really pressuring them, they should get a science victory like turn 112 ish on like an average pace. On like a really fast pace, like 105. There's a wonder here. I don't have the card in for extra recon XP, so maybe I delay this real quick. This builder has 3 charges. Let me see if I can get this back. What does this give exactly? It's like extra yields on international trade routes for every 2 districts within 2 tiles of the city center. Yeah, okay, so it does nothing for me early, other than just being cheaper than a regular monument. Okay, maybe I make this here, send it down, get the pearls. Well, I still have the policy card in for 100% extra production towards naval units. Can you go over this leader again? I can show you it. It's +1 trade route capacity for each harbor adjacent to a world wonder. Coastal cities gain extra production towards districts, 25%. Extra yields on unimproved reefs with sailing. A unique unit, a unique naval unit that can build fishing boats that give extra, what is it, gold per turn. +1 population, not bad to get that in a new city right away. Okay, I don't even know what this city would want. Starting on a settler. I'm not going to finish this settler for a while, probably. I might go the harbor first. I have to figure out if I can get any, like, good wonders. I could go harbor here, and then Huey between them would probably be really good. I don't want to reveal this wonder until I get the card for extra recon XP put in. I'll start on a builder. Next turn, I improve this pearls down here, and the city stops being negative amenities. Okay. What do I want here? If I want a particular governor, I could go Moksha and cap with just like the yields here for like culture on internals. I don't know. Nothing else really screams out to me. Magnus doesn't have like a lot of chops here to get good value out of it. Sure. I probably do finish the settler before I make the city's harbor. Was debating that earlier. This guy is just going to chill here for a bit. Doesn't have much to do. I could also, if I want state workforce boost, I could take out the colonization card and empty the production queue in these two cities and then just finish the harbors faster that way. Honestly, I think it's probably better to just finish the settlers now I think about it. Although that will end up meaning that I'm not getting the state workforce boost. Yeah, fine. Oh, I wasn't able to empty this one. Whatever. Extra prod from fishing boats is probably correct. Even though it's only 3 tiles for the moment. Oh wow. Mountain dead end. Okay. Is Moksha better than Magnus Opener nowadays? Generally, probably. Unless you're going like you have like a lot of chops. Like I don't have any chops in my capital is like the main thing. Because I'm not going to get bronze working for a long time, and bronze working is what's required to chop rainforest. If this were woods instead of rainforest, I would look a lot more favorably at going Magnus here. That's like the real thing making me not want him. Do I just go for the pearls? The city could also use a tile more, but I don't really think it's optimal to buy this fish. Wow, I am not getting much value out of the state workforce boost, am I? I'll put it... Hold up. Yeah, I'll put 1 turn to it and then switch off so it finishes with these harbors. Do I want anything in particular here? Honestly, the city could use another tile. Okay, switch off this. Olives from this guy. Oh, there's a Hattusa there. I think I'll just go improve the horses, then go up and improve the citrus afterwards. Okay. Do lake settles count as coastal sites for Civ bonus or only salt water settles? I can probably check here. Like, it should say, like, oh, modifier somewhere. Okay, I don't actually know. For the plus 25% production towards districts. I mean, this one needs 21 more prod, and it still finishes in 2 turns. Maybe coastal settles do count. I have 9 prod. This needs 21 more, and it's still showing 2 turns to finish. So I think, yeah, settling on lake must actually count as a coastal settle for the sake of the city's production bonus, which is really good. Okay. I do want to place the Gov Plaza somewhere. I might want to put Mausoleum at Halicarnassus here, in which case I wouldn't want the Gov Plaza right there next to this. Where would I want it? Like here? Yeah, and then I settle a city over here on the citrus. I put its harbor right here, and so both the harbors that are next to the mausoleum will get the extra trade route capacity from me being Swahili. And we'll be chilling. I underrated the GPT this civ gets from fishing boats. It's a lot, yeah. Especially because one thing that I didn't realize until this game, this policy card that gives you 100% extra production towards naval units works on their unique unit. So that's like really, really cheap to get your fishing boats up. That's another thing where it's like, it's a shocking amount of tempo. There's an Auckland in the game. Okay. City-state quest is to construct a campus. Oh my god. I need to stop locking the 2-2 tiles here. This is a pretty solid start, I think. 10 prod UU is crazy. Yeah, it's like dirt cheap with the policy card for extra prod towards naval units. Another nice thing is that the cost of all builders goes up, like all future builders goes up every time you make a builder. So the fact that I got all my fishing boats without making any builders means that all my future builders will be cheaper, which is really nice. I want to take control of Auckland if I can, by the way. Amazing city states, +1 prod on all improved shallow water tiles, doubling at industrialization. Alright. Thanks for the Prime subscription, Laylee. Let me make peace with Nazca. I declared war on it to take this builder off of it. That's why I have the random builder over here. The Jahazi is just really good. Maybe he needs a nerf. I don't know. Guys, can I get 2 delis? Fine. I mean, surely this guy doesn't harass my settler opium. Class 4 public. Prod here. I don't need prod towards settlers in right now. Recon XP is fine. Hold on trade routes is fine, I guess. I mean, another scout here is not even bad. 1 to escort this, and then 2 just to go north here. Okay. Air is about to roll over. I'll place a discounted campus in a little bit. Oh my god, this tech finished? Okay. Now I can't discount a campus. I'm Russian voice. I need to first off, I need to not finish games in rec because that'll mess up my district discounting. Next turn, once I finish mining, it'll update and it'll let me discount a campus. This is full price. It doesn't look like it, but it is. It's 3 turns is like crazy fast. It's the 25% extra production towards districts for my civ bonus that makes it so quick. Okay. Now next turn it'll let me discount a campus. There we go. I can place it here, sure. Lock in the price. just realized I didn't actually need to research mining to get the district discount online because I actually settled a city this turn, and that also updates the formula. I'm just going to save all my gold to buy traders in a bit because I'm about to get a bunch of trade route capacity from all the harbors or the lighthouses finishing. Who would you say is the best culture victory civ? I'm not actually sure at this point. I do like Mbande. It's the female Congo leader. I think she is quite strong right now for free-for-all games, and she has a lot of bonuses that make culture victory easier, like 50% extra 50% extra great merchant, artist, writer, and musician points is a really good bonus. And then she has cheaper, unique neighborhoods because that's one of Congo's bonuses. And you can build a bunch of shopping malls in those because BBG buffs shopping malls to give plus 20 tourism. That's another big source of tourism for culture victory. This is where I put the city's harbor. A little goofy. I could also just go wonder between them, like Great Lighthouse or something. Colossus. But I think I might want Mausoleum here. In which case, yeah, it's like this. And the Mausoleum between them, and I get the extra trade route capacity for my SIP bonus. Let me rename this. I want RimWorld content. Funny thing is, I've been playing a lot of RimWorld recently. I'm sure that's why you left the comment, because you saw that I've been playing a bunch of RimWorld on Steam. Audience chamber, I guess. Wow, Bordy is so close to the coast on Gaul here. What the hell? Like, that's so close to the water for Gaul. That's not what you want at all. That's crazy. And we have so many naval civs, too, so it's weird that he got shoved so close to the coast. He just doesn't have as much land as he could have had. I sent him a delegation earlier, and I just want it back. Why wouldn't I? Well, that's a different player, but I'll take a delegation. Delegation is a delegation. Produce another trade route here, and then buy another one in a different city in a moment. I get an envoy in Auckland from constructing a campus here, and then I send another envoy when I get the one from influence points next turn. So I become suzerain of Auckland, which is really good. +1 prod on all improved water tiles. That's what I was thinking when I put in the diplomatic league card here. I knew that I was about to get an envoy in Auckland with the campus finishing. I also get an envoy in Armagh. Why do you prefer audience? Well, with this, I want a 5-city opener, so I don't think I need Ancestral Hall as much, where it gives you an extra builder in every new city. You generally use that when you go like 4 or 3 cities to start, and then you settle some cities later. Not later, but like a little bit later. Like, you're usually finishing your Gov Plaza building before you settle your 5th city if you go Ancestral. So you get the free builder there. It's also better with like Magnus, whereas this Audience Chamber, I feel like is generally a little bit better if you're going for Moksha. Not because it has synergy with Moksha, but because Ancestral Hall has a lot of synergy with Magnus. This gives 50% extra production towards settlers in a city. And with Magnus, you get like extra yields from chops, extra production towards units. You stack all these in one city with Ancestral Hall, and it pumps out a bajillion settlers, especially with the settlers don't consume pop. But Moksha has none of those benefits, so Ancestral Hall doesn't go as hard on him. Okay. could make another unique unit, go over here, improve this, and then scout a bit. And go for a settler here next afterwards. The city needs the 2-2 more than the city down here does. Having a pretty solid start here. I definitely want the settler prod card. The question is, do I go 2 settlers here and then go mausoleum afterwards? Or do I rush the mausoleum first? I think I go 2 settlers here and then mausoleum right afterwards. Sure, I'll just make this to scout. Improve this here. Go Magnus over in Sapporo because it has a lot of chops. Gaul down here is building Jebel Berkal, which was reworked in BBG. It now provides +1 amenity for every improved strategic resource within 4 tiles. It used to give extra faith for every city center within 4 tiles, and it used to require that it be built on desert hills. Now it can be built anywhere. I don't know, just this here. I'm spreading out my gov titles a bit so I can get value for audience chamber, which gives food, housing, and amenities in every city with a governor. Isn't that UU also an escort as well? Oh yeah, I forgot. You can escort units at its higher movement. I think I wait until this grows into this tile instead of buying it. But yeah, I can use it to escort this settler over here after I improve this. One more settler, I think. This wave of 3 settlers that I'm building will be the last ones I make for a while. Probably. Oh, there's a Cardiff in the game. Cardiff gives you +1 prod, gold, and power for every harbor building. Quite good, but doesn't look like I can use it very easily. Okay. So far, so good. Better than working the 3-0. Maybe I just work this tile here. I'll swap it back to my capital in a little bit, but for now, my capital has plenty of 2-2s to work, and this city really needs good tiles. I'll go improve the pearls. Somebody finish pyramids. Every time I see that notification, I'm just scared it's going to be like mausoleum. The city needs a good tile more than this one. Doesn't have enough 2-2s. The simple heuristic. If I see a city being forced to work a tile worse than 2 food, 2 production, then I swap tiles to it. Like this one is not in that position, so I don't need to swap. Wait. But the city can grow in 1 if I have it with this tile, which actually is better. Let me have that city work that tile for 1 turn to get the 1 turn growth. Just better overall. Get the city working an extra tile next turn, and then I swap this back. If you improve fishing boats with UU, it gives 3 additional gold. Yeah. If I improve this one with the builder, I don't get that, but that's fine, honestly. I don't think it really matters that much. Wait, I can't even embark the settlers unless I get shipbuilding. That's kind of annoying. Like, I might want to settle up here and this one, like, over here, but I can't embark. So they have to like walk the long way around. Maybe I should have went straight for shipbuilding instead of horseback riding. This city can work on pumping out 2 boats real quick to get the 2 galleys to get the shipbuilding boost. If only I got the dude that created a galley for free, that would make this a lot easier. I think I settle this guy down here, and then later I'll make 1 more settler to send up here. Coliseum finished by Bordy. What is it? Reina has an ability. +1 trade out capacity if the city is both a market and a lighthouse. Normally you wouldn't build a comm hub plus a harbor in the same city, but if you have Reina in the city, it's actually good. I can just start on a builder here, start on a builder here. Finish these builders once I get to the feudalism tech, get the +2 charges on them. Oh, there was a forest fire here, or 1 tile forest fire? This is just a random 3-2. Probably what happened. Or it got fertilized by a tundra storm thing. But then I would expect to see other tiles. I mean, these 2 zeros are also fertilized, so yeah, it was a tundra thing. Little snowstorm fertilizing some tiles. Somebody finished hanging gardens. Extra charges on builders. What up? I should put in the card for the first envoy you send counts as 2, and then get a holy site here, maybe. Just get a campus, actually. I'll put it here so I preserve the chop. I'll get the campus because I want the recorded history boost for building 2 campuses. The reason I can faith buy that is because it's an ability Moksha gets in this promotion. You can faith purchase districts in a city. Yeah, that builder is only 105 gold. It's so cheap because all of my tile improvements have been built by other stuff. This builder I stole off a city state, and I used my unique unit to build a lot of the fishing boats. Colossus in between 2 arbors. Can you place in a lake? The plan wasn't Jason, yeah, this one can't be built on a lake. That's fine. I can build Huey there is the idea. Wait, he can't even embark here. That's so crazy. Go down here and get in position to chop. Okay, I make this and then I chop the galley next turn. That gives me shipbuilding, and then this guy embarks here, and then he gets escorted by this, and that's how he gets over here as quickly as possible. It's actually faster. And I would get it to there otherwise. But yeah, next turn, this builder pops out. Oh, I can't chop the... I don't have masonry. I can't chop this. Okay, fuck it. Get masonry boost. Do I just buy the galley? Fuck it. Oh, I don't even have one yet? I'm stupid. Thought I did. I thought I already had a galley, so this guy could embark this turn. I want him to go out there and embark. Next turn, I'll switch in the Pulse Guard for extra prod towards Wonders and start chopping this one. Oh, there's a Wonder over there, a natural Wonder. This can't escort units any faster, right? Theater Square here. Discounted. I probably want to leave room for an Aqueduct Industrial Zone set up to the north. Means I guess this guy just AF. Or that city just doesn't build anything for a turn, so I can save up gold. Oh, does this already have 3 movement? Wait, embarked units within 2 tiles receive +1 movement. Oh, they don't actually have to be like in an escort formation with this. I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay. I really want to get this Wonder. Fine. Honestly, who cares? We'll place that there. I have to do city rename requests in a moment. I should really just like sleep all of these naval units. I get 2 trade route capacity if I get this because it's next to 2 harbors. Watch. Yeah, now I have 10 bajillion trade route capacity. Yeah, maybe I wait for a civil service boost. Think I could get that one. Plums, okay. Let me do city rename request, Ohio. Next turn I can take control of Cardiff. That'll be nice. Who is this player? Okay. I'll chop the sheep in the capital. That way I get the civil service boost. Yep. We'll go here, build some fisheries. First envoy you send counts as 2. Extra prod towards settlers. I do want some more. Have any writers been recruited? None. I forgot my unique building gives me extra yields on international trade routes. Crazy. I might want to start sending some of those already. You can place a campus somewhere. Is this even where I wanted the settler? I actually think I wanted it over here to go up there. Yeah, I put it in the wrong place. Sure, just commercial up here. That's a big theater square. Wow. Market. Okay. I should have moved this one. And I'm struggling to keep up. The Civ is like so deceptively strong. Also, I'm lagging behind Gaul, who just has Colosseum and like a god spawn over here. I think he got the first great engineer to build Colosseum for him. Yeah, he got lucky in that the first 2 engineers of the game were the ones that give wonder production. Because he's Gaul, he gets priority on them. What do I want? There's a trade capacity admiral that I could get in this stage of the game. Fuck me. Probably one encampment here, if anything. Okay. I have another city rename request to do. I already did Swahili Coast, right? No, I didn't do Swahili Coast. I copied it to my clipboard, but then didn't paste it. The next one is Wide Peepo Pussy. But I'll do it. Hold up. Take out the settler prod card. Wanted Colossus here. Okay. I want naval tradition here because I'll need to double my harbor adjacency in a little bit. Might want to leave this for that one wonder that can only be built under that condition. There's a wonder, what is it? Great Zimbabwe is what I'm thinking of. It can only be built next to a commercial hub with cattle. That's why I'm leaving this cattle like a psycho. I'm not even sure it's worth it. Can buy an aqueduct here with faith in a little bit.
Upon.
Let me get the inspiration for finishing an encampment. Placing the aqueduct here, even if I don't intend to finish it right away, will lock in the price. Okay. Nice extra trade route capacity. Foreign Ministry for extra city-state control, I guess. I'm gonna faith buy the aqueduct next. Not next turn, but as soon as I can. I'll go up for military tactics, I guess. Losing adjacency on that campus by chopping that, but whatever. I should make another one of my unique units here. Maybe I chop it out. Cap. I don't know if this chop will actually finish it or not. Yeah, it did. So cheap. Such a cheap unit. Okay, I finally got the guilds boost. Got the mercenaries boost. Maybe I want to go up for Merchant Republic. Go guilds and then into Merchant. Finish the Pillar Tomb real quick. Whales and honey for oval and plums. I think I'm receiving plums in a trade deal with someone else. Oh my god, this guy rejected my deal. Dude, I just want to get more amenities. My people are so unhappy. That deal would be so good for me if he accepted. License and pomegranates for opal and plums, maybe. Safe by the aqueduct. Finish this aqueduct. Build a lumber mill to get this Eureka down here for doing it. Ironworking. Here. Try to keep a 1 tech per turn pace starting from now if possible. Okay. Let me auto-explore all these. I have not read a chat message in a while because I have been so hectic trying to actually finish all of my turns. The new Luxes were added with expanded. Yes, just cosmetic, kind of. They have slightly different yields, but it doesn't really change the game too much. God damn it. I improve penguins next turn. Hopefully I can trade them. I also get more opals. Oh, I lost Auckland. I was like, this should be getting extra prod when I improved that. The fact that it wasn't the sign that Auckland was gone. I think I go free inquiry. Extra harbor adjacency. Start sending all of my traders internationally. But I'll grab this. Penguins, plums. This guy is ivory. I get extra opal next turn when I buy this tile. Hold up. Oh my god. Okay. Next turn I finish Colossus. This gives 2 trade route capacity. It gives 1 because it's Colossus, and another from my SIB bonus because it's built next to a harbor. Can you swap the name of the last 2 settlements? The last one is Penguins. I mean, I can rename this one Penguin Encampment if I get another rename request for this one down here, I guess. Engineer, sure. Let Bordy have a good game. I'm a nice guy. Actually insane. Why is this guy on 29 points? Did he project? Why is he projecting this right now? Yeah, nothing here really that impactful, I think. Double engineer, okay. Actually pass. I mean, I'm not that surprised. 14 trade route capacity is absolutely ridiculous. Now I get 2 more trade route capacity if I put Huey right here between these 2 districts. That was always the plan. Incense for Opal, really? And it's taking forever to get to exploration, wow. The culture kind of blows, huh? I mean, a +5 theater here will help. What I really want is campus grants. The city needs a builder. I really need to get Diplo service so I can put in the policy card for extra yields on externals. Oh, there's like no city states to send this to. For some reason, I thought that I had like at least 1 blue or purple or something. I need to send envoys to. The city needs to start on its industrial zone up here. I can probably discount this, right? Wait a little bit. So much science from these trade routes. Uh, I think I had this deal with him and it expired. It's so sad that like none of my cities are actually ecstatic. Okay, we're getting there. Probably get ecstatic cities by choosing a city-state with boxes I don't have. This guy might be trading to this. He'll fucking probably flip it back if I take it from him if he has that in it. Yeah, I see trade routes going into this. I need a city-state that I can keep more reliably. One that doesn't require me to dump all my envoys in it and risk losing control of one of the city-states that I actually want to keep, like Auckland or Cardiff. Okay. This is still not discounted, but whatever. I could go dam here, industrial, and like... Yeah, we'll do something goofy like that so I can get a big industrial zone for this city. Just hold on to Auckland. Why is this guy not giving me open borders here? I'm sending him a Lux deal too. This should be good for him. Like it's a Lux deal, so it benefits him to take it. Okay, next turn we hit a pretty big power spike with us getting Whistlebank in for our trade routes. I'm gonna make Gaul even stronger by feeding him Bajillion trade routes. Yeah, it's like crazy actually. Am I finishing any more builders? Okay, I just wanted to do something like this. Own 2 amphitheaters is a boost. I can get that. I want to get a great scientist. I just don't know where to run the project. Like this is 3 turns, which is too slow. This is 2 turns, but now I don't have an easy way of getting the amphitheater. I guess I can shop here, finish the amphitheater fast enough to get the humanism boost. part of it anyway. Oh my god. Why is Bordy contesting Cardiff? Bro, you don't get any bonuses from this. City has like no good tiles. Honestly, fuck it. Who cares? Watch this. This is for sure gonna give me square rigging copium. It didn't. And it gave me military science at least. Am I getting any trade routes in return? As many as I'm sending. I need to scout down here. I get a bunch more trade route capacity once this finishes. That's 2 more. Somebody said autocratic legacy. I don't have autocratic legacy. I have Republican. I went classical Republic first. I wonder if this will actually even finish the amphitheater. It might not. Even so, it gives me barely any progress on humanism. A little bit, but it doesn't. Okay. Do more trade-off capacity to me. Oh my god, there's no point in even researching anything else, right? Theocracy is no progress, so I just don't get any value out of this amphitheater towards the humanism boost. Whatever. Surely. I have extra olives because I traded for it earlier, and then I settled a city and grabbed it myself. He won't trade me the penguins. He won't trade me for my penguins because he already has those. How do you rate how well this game is going? It's going all right. I would actually say this is a pretty solid pace. I've been struggling to keep up with everything because of my, I don't know, just kind of big, a lot to do. I would be doing really, really well if I had better amenities. Like if I just had more Luxes, I would be absolutely huge. This Civ scales extremely well too, I think, because of the trade route capacity. Like I have so much trade route capacity that I think I'll be fine going into the late game. And we're on a pretty solid pace already. So the fact that I have Auckland and had Cardiff is good. I don't know why Bordy is contesting Cardiff so hard. Holy shit. Hello? Brother. I could use shipyards. Hold up. This might be the angle. Yeah, I want this card in because I'm making a bunch of shipyards. Shipyards give you prod equal to the adjacency of the district. And I have the policy card in for double harbor adjacency, simply because I have free inquiries, my Golden Age dedication. I get science equal to my harbor adjacency. I need 3 envoys in Hattusa so that my universities give more. Would Suleiman still get more trade outs in this Civ for the most part? Probably, yeah. Yeah, Suleiman, you can think of it as Suleiman gets an extra trade out capacity just for building a bank. This Civ gets an extra trade out capacity for having a wonder adjacent to the harbor, right? The condition for getting the extra trade out capacity on this Civ is more difficult than it is for Suleiman the Magnificent of Ottomans. I just realized this guy's also Suleiman, isn't he? It's spelled differently for this guy, but they're still a Suleiman. Yeah, let's try sending some traders to my other ally. In 1 turn square rigging here. I need 2 workshops. Maybe this city could benefit from a trader. A pillar tomb if I'm getting a trader here. I only have extra penguins because I'm getting them in a trade deal already, but yeah. Struggling to keep my people ecstatic. Next turn I get a policy card that'll help. Liberalism will get my people not ecstatic but happy. The fact that these are my stats actually with like no cities being happy is like pretty crazy. Although now they're happier. The luck steal just kicked in. Imagine not getting a coastal city as the civ. That's not really possible if you're playing with the Better Balanced Maps mod. The map will literally just re-roll automatically before showing you it until it gets every coastal civ a coastal spawn. Better Balanced Maps is like really nice mod. Like you won't even see the reroll, right? Like you'll just be in the loading screen for a little longer than normal, and then you'll load into the map and everybody has a coastal spawn. So it's like hidden from the player, but it does do that to ensure that everybody has it. I don't know where it's listed, but yeah, BBM kind of critical for multiplayer. Is it hard to accomplish cultural victory in a multiplayer because of war and stuff? Yeah. You have to like keep up well enough in science to be able to defend yourself if you want to go for a culture victory. It's not enough just to like all in greed culture victory like you might be able to do against the AI. Players will go after you, and if your techs aren't good enough to defend yourself, you will die. But it can be done. Culture victory is still a viable victory path. The Better Balanced Game mod sees to that. Make sure that that's the case. I'll be making another wave of builders once I get to this policy card, Public Works. Sounds like a good timing to just start pumping out some more because I need some more builders for some of these cities. Like this one needs more builders. This one could use some. This one here. All of the ones on the perimeter, basically. This is a long rollover. Hello? I suspect. Lagercat, classic. It's like a bunch of little things that all on their own wouldn't be like game breaking, but like it has so many bonuses that they just add up and make the civ kind of insane. I bought that so I could get the industrialization boost. Oh, didn't give me it yet.
Honestly, Tule is also very good civ, but like it's more spawn dependent.
Still need to wait a bit to get to industrialization. That's a bummer. This is probably a little bit more yields. Production was unchanged when switching those cards. There's the second Swahili. There are duplicate leaders in this. There's like 8 new civs and 10 players here, so I just let people pick duplicates. Oh, Coupe was also a legend? Yeah, Coupe and Gilgamesh are characters that may not have actually existed. And if Gilgamesh did exist, he is certainly not the superhuman like demigod dude that he is in fucking Legends.
Oh, it's actually
Might be
the spear
loosely
thrower
based
that's
on a
still
real
great
person,
library,
I don't know.
and I'm stealing it from him. Think of it as a revenge for you, Mr. Y.
What?
Spear thrower is still a great library. You can see it in his land.
Okay, didn't desync this turn. Oracle and Machu Picchu finished. Maybe go improve the olives. This is the only flat tower I have left to build a spaceport in my capital later, so I'm not going to squash that. Spaceports can only be built on flat towers. Easy to not plan ahead and then find yourself with nowhere to build it. Wow, the city is like infinite overflow prod though. That's crazy. A 1 turn of spy here. I don't know, just this. Why does this guy have like massive military? He's attacking someone? Using here he is. I don't think he has his unique unit yet, probably. 30 strength cities means he doesn't even have knights, by the way. That's crazy. Why is he attacking somebody with 30 strength cities? This could be a different one, actually. There's 2 Tibets in the game, so it's probably a different one launching the attack. I imagine it's not this one. Okay, next turn, huge power spike. We hit industrialization. Next turn, I probably switch up my policy cards, take out the extra prod towards encampment and harbor buildings, put in craftsmen. The long rollovers are because King Cat disconnected and reconnected. Might need to re-lobby to fix this.
As a young
Honestly, I can just counter spy that city. I don't have penguins anymore. Probably better trade for this though, because when my trade deal expires, I'll be left with extra penguins again. I have penguins over here, I'm just trading them away is the thing. Bajillion encampments. Sure. And let me save gold so next turn I can buy a factory over here. I don't have extra olives or extra citrus anymore. $70 production just by industrialization. Yep, it's a good technology. Kind of like the most important one in the game. My prod should go up a lot in a bit once I make more builders here. I'm gonna go civil engineering, take out one of my cards, and put in the card for extra build charges on new builders. I mean, if my amenity still look like this, where I'm +4 in every city, I'll just take out liberalism because it's not actually doing anything. Going from +3 to +4 doesn't increase the yields in a city at all. But we'll see. Oh, and I'll mine that. Get the build and armor Eureka here.
new ground.
Uh, get ready to start making builders. I am not receiving nearly as many trade routes as I'm sending out. I mean, I wouldn't expect to receive as many as I'm sending, but I would like to receive more than this. Just protect commercial hub. Somebody we're going to spy, they should realize that that's going to be the highest yield city. Typically, the city, if you put Reina with a commercial hub and a harbor in the same city, it's going to be your highest gold yield city in your empire, and then that's where people are likely to spy, siphon funds. Especially because it's one of the few cities in my empire that even has a commercial hub. Like, they can't siphon funds from a capital, it doesn't have a commercial hub. The spy can't run the project. So we'll just counter spy here. Hopefully, it actually does something. Not sure how Spear Throw Owl is effective without being able to make settlers. Yeah, I don't know. That's a version of him you see on the Steam Workshop. The version that is actually in BBG is very different. They made a lot of changes to the Civ. He is a one city Civ when playing without BBG. Oh my god. This changed to one turn. I didn't actually want this builder to finish. God damn it. We should probably relobby to fix the long rollovers. Be relobby after this turn. Otherwise, we'll be here waiting like 3 minutes between every turn. Okay, relobby. I mean, it might only be half an hour if you're like counting the really long rollovers with King Cat. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription, Fringledits.
He's gone back to the.
Oh no. Oh, what? There is an actual field cannon. Holy crap. I just actually lost unique into this AI defense.
Do this. Feels bad taking out naval infrastructure for a turn.
Pretty sure I've double loaded.
You double loaded? Who was that?
Me, Jed.
Bruh, you said you load in. What happened? He usually doesn't
I did.
double load after you load in. The Civ in Tibet seem pretty good. Yeah, probably the best two Civs of the new batch.
Okay, I'm in now.
Tibet's
Alright. Oh,
easy number one just because it has a lot going for it that's OP. The unique unit is like insane, as we were just discussing a little bit ago. Like no trade routes passing through here. And I'll just put this in Auckland. What if I'll get air score for forming a fleet over here? Maybe we go without Jed. I don't know.
Yeah,
And scrapping is also possible. The problem on going without him is that I'll backstab and take all his cities. You might not want me getting that powerful.
It does feel a bit goofy to put this here instead of next to the 2 theater squares now I look at it. Whatever. I can put another dam here. That's a different river. That's so based. What the hell? Holy. These are going to be such big industrial zones. Actually huge. Era score for the world's first fleet. If this VOD ends up going on YouTube, people will literally see this and be like, for them, like a few minutes will have passed, but for us, it'll be like an hour because I'll cut out all of the re-lobby hell. Next turn, I take out the card Public Works. I only have it in to make a wave of builders, and then I put naval infrastructure back in. The double harbor adjacency. I'm still getting science equal to my harbor adjacency, so this is still plus 24 science. I really want to get Patala Palace here as well, because I get massive value out of having another green slot to run colonial offices. I have a lot of cities that are 8 tiles away from my capital, I think. This. 1, 2, 3. At least 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. I have 4 cities. Not actually I have 5. I would have 5 cities that benefit from colonial offices. Sapporo, Wide, Pipo, Pussy, Penguin Encampment, Swahili Coast, and not Penguin Encampment. All get the extra yields from colonial offices. Maybe we have to pick Jed to get the faster rollovers because he's the one that had to hot join. I might fix it. Yeah. Okay. We'll try playing on here. I'd CC if second. There's no elo rating adjustments here, so. But yeah, here,
So-
Bordy, you can unpause. Just
Unpause?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Uh,
press P and it skips the countdown, by the way. You don't have to
Alright.
click the button.
Yeah.
This might also further destabilize.
Dude, I've missed 4 wonders now. What is this?
Okay. Build 2 trebuchets. Is a Eureka that I can grab here. Real quick. This, I actually managed to get this through the project log.
Anyone wants to share Hatus's whereabouts?
A shame that one of my builders over here didn't finish, but it's whatever. What do I want here?
Mr. Phoenicia, can I get borders, please?
Yeah, yeah, which one are you? Sorry.
The Tule guy.
Oh, Tule. Okay.
Oh, I need an archaeological museum for natural
Yeah,
history
there it
boost.
is. I think I disabled like the pop-ups. Like normally, right, you get the pop-ups for these things. I don't know. I don't get them. So.
Okay, let's see if we get a
just have
fast
to-
rollover now. Finally, surely. Oh, I should get a stronger unit so I don't just die if the Swahili caravel decides to meme on me. I want my city center strengths to be higher.
Okay, I've missed 5 wonders now.
Wait, which wonder was just finished this turn? I just clicked away the notification without even looking.
Taj
I think
Mahal.
Taj Mahal. Yeah,
I see.
and I completed it.
Yeah, I only put prod into it because I missed Angkor Wat first.
Yeah, the fisheries are insane because fucking Auckland gives +2 prod and improved tiles. Okay, we need to finish that second trebuchet before we grab metal casting, otherwise we can't get the siege tactics boost. Okay. Get my unique unit over there to improve that. Cool. Next turn we get the boost here for natural history. How do we get our era score? I mean, ideally we could finish this wonder. Oh, there's a Zanzibar there. Okay, I should send an envoy there. The first yellow CS I've met this game. I would actually really like to become its suzerain. That would really help a lot. Zanzibar gives a lot of amenities. I'll put an envoy in it for now. Oh, there was actually 2 yellows.
Here. Like left of him, or
Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that's such a high adjacency industrial zone. Just a random +4 there. Great Zimbabwe. Didn't change the number of turns that it was estimating it'll take to finish. Crazy. Probably want to chop that tile in a second here.
Also in Drums of War Golden. It's an interesting addition. I think it works really well on this civ because you don't really need to spend the faith on civilians if you just spam them in your cities. It's what you mostly do until you build these units. But you also don't have the comm hubs for free. You're pretty fine without pen brush employees. Like, it's not great. But Drums of War also gives you culture anyways.
I see.
So,
Wait, who's that speaking? Is that the Tibet player that's attacking someone?
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense if you're attacking someone, because then you can get the culture from killing enemy units that Drums of War grants.
And the lowered maintenance, which is really good early on because you're almost always going to be bankrupt at the start on the build order. But
Renew our friendship, 40. It should be becoming clear to you now just how much you've actually depended on me now that you don't have that. And your stats fell off a cliff, surely. It feels bad to squash a good tile for a water park, but it is worth it. So, first unit that requires iron is a good amount of error score. Archaeologist. Okay. Go for nationalism. I need to build 2 banks for Eureka here. I already have that one. I just realized I'm researching that tech right now. I definitely don't need that. By the way, Era rolls over in 2 turns, so I hope everyone's getting their golden age.
If I actually complete this wonder this time, maybe.
2 turns to not generate 4-hour score. Let's go. Oh wait, I think I'm actually gonna full kill this guy.
Somebody
before he
finished
error
Chichen Itza.
rolls.
It's such a late
That
Chichen
might
Itza.
pose a
I was
problem.
honestly considering going for it. Oh my god, I don't get Fatala Palace. I really wanted that one. That's a big bummer. I'll go Ruhr Valley. Get my cultural alliance going again. Fatala Palace is probably built by Gaul somewhere. What a guy. Stats are gigantic, Jesus. I mean, this Gaul is just like literally the existing Gaul, but better. Which I don't know what they're thinking with that one. That seems a little bit much to me. I was making like a wonder here or something. Okay. Let me switch this to a city that can actually work the tile. Okay, I didn't move everything. This guy should go over here and improve this. Whatever. They're doing their league strat where you release the new Civ overtuned so that people want to play it. I mean, yeah, generally, I think it's actually better to release something overtuned than undertuned. I don't think with League they're deliberately releasing the new champions overpowered. It's just that they like are more so okay
Dark
with
and Ice
overshooting than with
just
undershooting. Like they
fits.
really don't want to release a champion and then have nobody play it or express interest in it. Form the coinage. That's a bunch of extra gold on all my international trade routes. That thing at the top is not updated to reflect. Completion of my water park. I don't need to run this anymore because I'm not in free inquiry, so I don't necessarily need naval infrastructure. It might be better to run this or this. I have no trade routes coming into. I want RimWorld content, Saj. Okay. Hopefully I can actually hold on to Zanzibar. That gives me +5 amenities everywhere. Pretty huge. What is it? Trigger an inspiration for opera and ballet. That's build an art museum. Is it only build one? Yeah, I can get that. I'm really holding everyone hostage here, huh? Game. Oh my god. Sure. Early growth to Herson.
I think
I'm about to get a Great Zimbabwe, which will boost my trade route capacity to 23.
directly next to me, it's between me and Maya. Borders both
On
of
the
us.
southern side. Okay, can you give me borders, please? I'm next to. Do you see my scout? There is next to Uxmal and.
Yeah. All right.
Ah, okay, now I see.
I want this boost for making line infantry. I also want the boost for having forts. Military Academy. Can I afford to buy 2 line infantry? No. Do I hard tech sanitation here? Yeah, I guess so. I can get all the other boosts. Or I could hard tech steam power. And but fuck sanitation boost. Oh, wait. Oh, it gave me sanitation boost. Holy shit. Huge. Huge, huge. Okay. Um. Sure. I can't one turn a line infantry there. We'll just make a line infantry here and a line infantry here. That gives us replaceable parts boost for 3 line infantry. I had to figure out how to spend my gold. 1,000 gold per turn is like crazy. Wait, what the hell is your broad? Yeah, 933 is solid. It's not that crazy for this turn, actually, turn 76, but it's pretty good. It would be a lot better if I could get away with not having to run like 10 policy cards that are dedicated exclusively to what is it? Amenities. I could run more prod cards. I have liberalism and Republican legacy. What do I want here? Yeah, I could use more spies. I should produce the spy in the capital. The city should make something else. Like a stable, I guess. Marble for pearls. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Okay. I have extra olives. Can I build this? Yeah, I can build it on floodplains. I knew for a fact that I was asking a question that I have asked on stream before. I just couldn't remember the answer to. City-state quest done. Okay. Oh, I didn't do anything over here. Whoops. Oh, he's killing Granada. Okay. And he's building Oxford University. Which I might be able to get that. Bro, these trade route yields are nutty. One boys, sure. This will boost up all my banks and shipyards. It'll boost up my museums. A lot of the times when you see me building like a bunch of encampment buildings everywhere, it's because I've just run out of stuff to build, and it's just a generically really useful thing to have a lot of going into the late game in multiplayer. We might be able to get Oxford so long as Bordy doesn't have a wonder production engineer on hand. This is in Adutica. There's a 8 adjacency open with the double card in. I think this city might beat it. This is 176 prod, and he just started the wonder. I actually think I have really good shots of beating him to race. We gotta switch this tile. The problem is this city can't actually work it because it's not in its first 3 rings. So even though the yields go down, it's better to have it in a city that can actually work the tile. I might go capitalism here just because this policy card is insane. When you have this much trade route capacity, your international trade routes provide +1 gold per luxury and strategic, improve the destination, as well as +2 culture, +2 science. It replaces
Crazy is
trade
that some of
confederation.
these
This
we're talking about
policy
are
card will
actually
cease to
getting level
exist once we get
4.
that. I activated a great scientist earlier. That gives me 100% extra production towards research labs. Not 100%, 50%. Sorry. This guy, BBG, triggers the Eureka for chemistry and 1 random tech from the industrial era plus 50% production towards research labs. Do I have like a city rename request? I never did. I'm just realized. No, I don't. Yeah, and every city's renamed. Okay. So boost the gold yield. Yeah, now this is down to 3 turns. Oh, the city is chilling. I have so much gold, actually. I need to get another envoy for that city-state. I want to get to 6 in Hattusa. Didn't I build a bank somewhere? Fine. Okay. 1 turn labs everywhere. Yep. I'm at like 1100 science per turn. Or it's not science, production, I mean. I need to buy that just so that the city doesn't randomly drop off a +5 amenities. I want to make sure that the city continues finishing Oxford as quickly as possible. I think I win this race. I'm skeptical that Adutica down here has similar prod. Although, which city is this built in? This is built in a different city, thank God, than the one building Oxford. Because Kilakiswani gives you a 30% production boost in the city that built it if you control 2 brown CS, and he controls 2 browns. So he would be getting 30%, but because it's in a different city, he's only getting 15%. You can see when hovering it that it's actually, this tile belongs to his capital. And Oxford's being built in the Dotica. This up here is too far away to get powered by any of my industrial zones. How sad. 2 stock exchanges. I could use more military engineers to speed up the railroads being built. Theater Square Festival, sure. What? What is this? There's a tribal village in the middle of the map. Not even like hidden. Oh, there was an Ayutthaya here. I didn't expect to find a city-state here. I'm pretty sure I was just randomly moving this around. If I knew there was an Ayutthaya here, I would have met it sooner. We're in 79. I'm not even going to be able to dump envoys on it. I have to save them for the blue city-states. How late in the game do you decide which victory condition you're going for? Usually I'll decide it around the time when I'm researching like these industrial era techs after industrialization. Here it'd just be science victory because I have a good tech lead. If I finish Oxford, I'll be like 6 technologies ahead of second place because it grants 2 free techs instantly. And if I keep my science high enough, I'll stay 6 techs ahead because I'm just going to be finishing 1 tech per turn. It's like a soft cap. Pretty likely to get Oxford. I slot order Bordy if we both finish it next turn. Although I'd be surprised if he was actually due to finish it next turn anyway. Did I not already own a stock exchange somewhere? Whatever. I need 2 field cannons to get this boost here for Scorched Earth. Okay, what do I want here?
Oh, sweat. And just start spamming military units. What else can I do? Even. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed Terracotta Army. I started it earlier and then didn't get it. Oh, he can't actually get to that one because he built an encampment on top of it. Like he knows. I should have gone up here. Okay. Let's see. What is Oxford University going to give me? Hopefully, like, steel plus... Honestly, steel and refining is probably the best it can give me. 2 random technologies when I build this. I think this is what would be, like, the nail in a coffin in, like, a competitive multiplayer game, where it's like, this would be where everyone would CC to me on turn 81. I mean, this is a multiplayer game, but it's more casual because it's in my own Discord server and there's no rating system. What did it give me? It gave me steam power and steel. Nice. I wanted steel because I didn't have the Eureka. So it's more expensive.
To be
Interesting. This card doesn't actually work anymore. See, it doesn't appear. It would have disappeared from my government next turn if I had left it in. I have so much like I have such an insane amount of gold per turn. No idea what to spend it on. Aerodrome? Can I was like, I need a flat tile in the city. It's not letting me zone the aerodrome because I didn't have one. Okay. I think I wait a turn here so it benefits from this guy gaining sources. This is a Swahili AI, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna die. Guy dropped from the game earlier because of connection issues. He died for King Cat sins. King Cat being the Mayan player who started the re-lobby hell by disconnecting earlier. What DLC is this? This is BBG Expanded. A mod for competitive multiplayer that decided, you know what? We're gonna start adding new civs. I appear to have gotten Oxford and secured a rather significant tech lead.
Yes, I do believe that is the case.
On what?
Does
25
anybody
cities?
here like actually want to keep playing? I feel like I've been hostaging this lobby, like a bunch of people sticking around because
Actually, it's only 19
me.
cities, not 25
I
yet.
mean,
Yeah,
I
can we
haven't
CC?
wanted to play since I had no coast, so the whole game.
Yeah, we can CC if y'all want. Just
Yeah, I'm cool with CC.
run a vote.
I mean,
I
it's
think
rather
I've
obvious.
demonstrated the power of this push enough.
By the way, is it a
Had my fun.
BBM issue that I didn't have coast for 16 tiles when I have tier 2 coast bias?
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
know.
it's
That shouldn't be possible,
Five.
but it's
5 or 6
Yeah.
naval civs.
maybe just a
That's
bug with
like
the new
too
sim.
many civs have a coastal bias. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Let me reveal aluminum. The city doesn't have a flat tile to place down
my
a
God.
spaceport.
The AI I'm at war
And
with
3
just
tiles. This
offered
one's
me
too far away, that's
130
sad.
gold per turn for peace. That is insane.
It's a decent offer.
It's my entire economy. Or actually, I've doubled my economy.
I'm just saying random shit. Hacker cat.
The way you beat me to Oxford by a single turn.
Yeah, were you showing 1 turn or 2 turns on it when it rolled over?
1 turn on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
I got
I just slot ordered you on
ordered.
it. Yeah, I knew that I might be able to beat you to it because the city I put it down in, even though you had started a turn sooner than me, the city I placed in had 160 prod. Now 173. It has a Ruhr Valley in it.
At Herson, in
My
the score
capital
tab, I've
has
actually taken your symbol.
292 prod.
292 prod. Could it be because it's receiving like a dozen trade routes?
Mayhaps.
How much food and production is it gaining just from
It's
trade
only
routes?
getting 12 from incoming trade routes.
12 food and 12 production.
It looks like it's applying the 50% towards units multiplier I have.
You also have
Don't ask
Kilwa
why I'm making
Kiswani.
units. I am a peaceful people.
Kilwa in that city is giving you 30% extra prod instead of 15% because it's in the city that you built it
Yeah,
in.
that too.
So it's very, very good.